you begin to stay on a positive path, things begin to change. Also yourself too. By change I mean like you don't enjoy the same things anymore. You enjoy different things. Like, and by change yourself I mean like instead of playing music, you playing audiobooks. Instead of watching YouTube all day about just entertainment, you watching stuff that might help you in the future. You watching stuff that's gonna educate you instead of entertain you, because the entertainment isn't just it's just dopamine. It isn't like it's helping you in any way, shape, or form. It's just allowing you to be there at that moment and watch a video, and just watch it for no reason, just for dopamine. When you start to watch videos that indulge into your future, it's like, okay, I'm watching this video because it's gonna help me. It's gonna move me forward. But let me wrap it back up. But like, yeah, like when you're on a positive route, it just everything changes. It's like you don't see things the same anymore. Everything is just different. Like you become to be more calm, more settled. You're not just so stuck up in your head all the time. But audiobooks, a good audiobook to read about that, being in your mind all the time, is it's a good book actually. I read it like 3 times. Right now I'm reading Outwitting the Devil, but the book is called Don't Believe Everything You Think.
Give yourself about.
It's a good book to read. You should read that. But yeah, when you on the path of positivity, everything just flows. Everything just goes. Like you're not worried about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, cause you begin to put things in order. You begin to put things in line. You begin to change how you view life. You're not just looking at it as if I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have that. It becomes, okay, how can I get this? How can I get that? What do I gotta do to obtain this? What do I gotta do to obtain that? It's not like you just saying everything at one time no more. It's like it feels better when you just align everything and think positive instead of thinking negative. You're the only one that think negative. You're the only one that can control your mind. It may be hard in the beginning to control your mind, but once you learn to control your mind, it should definitely do get better. I also want to touch on people. Your atmosphere. Your atmosphere is very, 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 very important. What you see every day is what you see every day, or what you was born into, is like what's gonna happen every day. But you the only one that can break out of that. Um, your atmosphere may be toxic, um, boring, argumentative, um, argumentative, argumentative. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it may be very toxic. So these are traits that took over your mind subconsciously. So now these things are in your characteristics. Like you might be toxic towards a relationship you're in. You might be toxic towards a friend, something like that. But you don't realize it because that's all you see, and that's all you around. So you really gotta just change your atmosphere and really understand that it's not your fault that you have these attributes. It's kind of your fault, but not your fault. It's not your fault because you were born into it, but it's also your fault at a certain point in time, at a certain age, because it's like, all right, only you can change yourself, and you have to want to change yourself. You can't just wake up every day do the same thing and expect something to change. You gotta want to do it. You gotta want to be able to change and do better for yourself. A lot of people just wake up and do the same thing and repeat, and then complain. They expect things to change, but it's not, because you're not doing anything to change that situation. You're just waking up, doing the same thing, complaining. That isn't getting you anywhere. It's not getting you anywhere at all. So it's just so much better when you just do it yourself. Change your shit yourself. Like asking people for help. it depends on what person you ask for help, but ask people for help who's in your atmosphere. It don't help because like they only know what they were taught or what they taught themselves or what they were see or what they seen. They don't know the higher self because they never met their higher self. They met the level they're at. It's like these candies good as hell. These green Johns. It's like this video I was watching. This video I was watching. It, he put all fleas into a jar, and the fleas were jumping out, jumping out, jumping out. He closed the lid. He closed the lid. Left it there for a few days. He opened it back up. All the fleas were jumping about this high. But that's only because their atmosphere was so contained. It was so contained, so they weren't able to see the higher of the jar or see the outer of the jar. All they seen was what they were like. They kept hitting their head on top of the jar, so they like, all right, if I keep going this high, I'm gonna hit my head. So let me stop and lower myself. So they kept ending up down here. Then the babies that they had, they only contained themselves at the level that the parents already were at because that's all their parents taught them that, so they were at that level. That just goes into show that you need to change your environment and not be so stuck into your environment and people around you because people around you can definitely what's the word? They can definitely like not teach you, but they can definitely influence your future subconsciously without you even trying to adapt to it, without you trying to take it upon yourself. It just happens because you're born into it. All you know, like I said, the fleas they didn't go so high because their parents was going that high. But yeah, you definitely want to change your environment and get people around you who not providing, who not wanting to push you forward, who not wanting to change their life for the better. Definitely want to get up out of there. Um, what else? Also want to talk on hypnotic rhythm for real. I liked about this in a book. I think it was don't quote me on this. I think it was the law of success, or the law of success, or Think and Grow Rich. No, it was law of success, or it was Outwitting the Devil. It was one of them books. Don't quote me on that. But he was saying like back to the same thing I was talking about before. He was saying like whatever you see. No. He was saying when you do something like right now, like everything I do now, I note it. When I come home from work, everything is in no order. I know I gotta do this when I get home. This. Everything's gonna excel me forward. I got it all in order, so I have to do it every day. So once I do it for a long period of time, or even a period of time, it becomes hypnotic rhythm to me. Like I just do it. So I just do it without even thinking about it. It just happens because that's hypnotic rhythm. I'm doing it every day towards the point where I'm not even thinking about it. It's just happening because this is me now. Like this is me. This is what I do. Like at the point, what am I without it for real? But like everything, like I got a lot of notebooks right here too. This is 1, 2, 3, and they all is like different. They all for different stuff. This one here is for YouTube, but like basically they all keep me on track. Plus my phone too is a reminder. They all keep me on track to do what I gotta do at every time. And even on my phone, I have reminders. I have reminders at all times. I missed one today, and this right here, this app right here too. Like this app is called Google Task. It remind me every day to do what I gotta do at a certain time, but only because I know that if I don't have that there, well, probably at this point I know what to do now. I know what to do, but if I didn't have that there before, I would alright waste time. Scroll on TikTok, scroll on Instagram, scroll on YouTube. Like just do it because it's like I know I gotta do this, but let me just push it out to later. Then later will come. I'm gonna push it out to later. Later will come again. I'm gonna push it out to later. But now that I know I gotta do it at a certain time, cause I know I gotta be up at a certain time, so I put everything in order at a certain time for when I gotta do it, so I can get it all done before I rest, before I chill, before I do what I gotta do. So everything will be easier on me. So I can wake up next morning on time and do everything again. But me doing everything again only gonna push me forward. Only gonna help me excel. Only gonna accept. Only gonna allow me to see my higher self. Cause I worked so hard. I had two jobs before, Family Dollar and at security. Family Dollar, I left because I realized the book I was reading. I realized the hypnotic rhythm that I had there wasn't. It was keeping me contained. Like this jar. It was keeping me contained. Like I already knew when I first applied there that I'm bouncing out the jar. I'm bouncing out the jar every time. But I worked there for a year, so it was keeping me at this level right here. Plus all the negative energy that was going on. So I'm like, nah, I gotta get up out of there. So when I got up out of there, it just I seen so much more. It's like something changed. Like even though I'm doing my second job still, it's giving me time to get there, do stuff in the morning. I can get there, do stuff all day for real, for real. Come home, do more stuff. But it's giving me the slight freedom that I have to work on myself and see myself and not just have a set task every day. Then every day I gotta deal with customers, do this, that, and the third. It wasn't working for me. It just wasn't working for me. Now that I'm out of there, I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I see a lot more. I see stuff differently. I see stuff a lot differently. Things feel a lot better. I'm not stressing. Even though things are not at the point that where I want them to be, where they can be at, where they're going to be at yet, I'm not going to get there. I gotta keep working, keep staying motivated, keep being persistent, and just do it every day. Every day. The more I do it, the better I'm gonna get at it. The better I get at it, the higher quality and quantity I can do it at. But yeah, for this video was unscripted. It was just a little one-on-one, like more so me talking to myself, me getting understanding of what I learned and where I came from, and what I moved forward from, and what pushed me forward. It's like I know there's more people who go through the same thing I'm going through. Maybe this video can help y'all out. Maybe it is. I don't know. You watch it, click through the video, do what you need to do. But this video just, yeah, like I said, it's more so like this whole channel more so like talk to myself. Whole channel more so like a diary, a video diary. But yeah, you already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel. If y'all agree with me on any topic I just talked about. Peace. Love y'all.